Good morning, y'all. What's up? Whew. What's up, y'all? Okay, I was able to beat the sun to get my run. Now I can cool down with y'all. Whew. Good morning. Welcome to Rico and his opinions. This beautiful Wednesday morning. I almost went to bed too late last night, y'all. I almost thought about not making it. But, you gotta go, you gotta keep at it. And I am a huge procrastinator, trust me. And I'm one of those cats that start stuff, go good, the next thing you know, I fall out. That's just been the story of my life. But, all right. Let's go ahead and get it popping. Whew. All right. I'm looking all right, y'all. Well, getting sweaty, I see. All right. What's up? What's up? What's up? Good morning, everybody. I don't have anything heavy. Patrick Davis, what's up, my man? Just say yes or no now. I know a Patrick Davis. Are you the Patrick Davis from, the hood, Rich Street? Throw a thumbs up if that's you, little buddy. Little bruh. Are you Danny Davis's nephew? Are you that Patrick Davis? Let me see what you got, man. Ronnie's nephew. What's good? If it is you, what's up? That's you? What's up, Pat? What's up? Man, I ain't see you in a minute. What's good? What's up? I know the whole fam, bro. That's why I only named just two names right now. I want to put everybody on blast. But tell your mom I said hi, bro. And your aunties, your uncles, and everybody. Anyway, I'm back on this morning. Let me go ahead and do it. But y'all know my normal house cleaning. This is my Facebook page, Rico. Yeah, man. I know Reverend Davis. Yeah, man. I know Pat. What's up, man? I remember you was a little kid, and of course you all big, grown man now. We'll see each other in the future one of these days, man, just to say hello. It's been a minute. Missed you at the funeral too, man. Let's see. For those of you who hadn't heard yet, I have this short story that's always for sale. It's called The Greatest Pain I've Ever Felt. It's a story about when I accidentally found out about my actual biological father at the age of 22. My aunt, rest in peace, my Aunt Pat told me. By accident, we were just having casual conversation, and she just kind of let it spill out. And I was like, what? Who is this cat? So, anyway, I talked to him on the phone for years, but he never wanted to meet me in person for his own reasons, I guess. He would always say, I don't think that'd be a good idea. We'll let fate handle that. He said with that kind of condescension in his words, I'll let fate handle that. So it's in the book that he says this. And so he had other children. He didn't want me to meet them. I don't think that'd be a good idea. We'll just let fate handle that. And so, well, from 22 to 39 years old, when I just went and knocked on his door, and he like, hey, what's up? I said, what's up? And he said, so how'd you find me? I said, MapQuest, Google Maps, He said, well, I have to give you an A for effort because I've worked aggressively over the years to prevent you from ever finding me. The book is called The Greatest Pain I Ever Felt. My conversation with my absent biological father who never wanted to be found is only $10. Cash app your boy at $ Rico the Opinionist, OPINIONIST. It's opinion with IST on the end. Rico the Opinionist. $10. And please send an email address because I have it only in PDF format, so I can email it to you as soon as you make that Cash App payment if you like to read the story. And I'm always looking forward to your thoughts. And say if you purchase it and you actually read it, I like to hear what you have to say, your feedback, if you will. And for those who bought it, thank you so much. And thanks for the feedback. It's been referred to as an emotional roller coaster and a page turner. So anyway, that's it. And so speaking of my short story, I don't know how many of y'all are familiar with this brother who's kind of blown up within the last month on YouTube, on social media, Instagram. He's on everybody's lips, on their blogs. His name is Kwame Brown. Kwame Brown. He was in 2000 and 2001 was the first high school athlete recruited from high school by the NBA. And over the years, people like Stephen A. Hey, Stephen A., why was you at them high schools and colleges, boy? You know, so, and Stephen A. Jackson, what's that? Yeah, Stephen A. I'm sorry, Stephen A. Smith, my bad. What's that bastard's name? Stephen A. On, I guess, ESPN Sports. How come you apologize to the Asian, but never to the black players that you disrespected over the past 20 years, and especially Kwame Brown? And they referred to him as a bust. So anyway, he came on and he, man, getting at, as they say, getting at these folks about that lie. Well, he's up to like 400,000 subscribers within like a month, and they have just killing them. I mean, that kind of Kevin Samuels kind of numbers so quickly. And but one thing is so unique about him and what he's been doing is Kwame has hundreds and thousands of views weekly, probably up to millions now. But what he has done with his platform, he talks about coding and trades back in the schools, and coding for black kids, particularly black boys. He talks a lot about black boys and how we should, our community and society should really pay attention and invest in the growth and development of black boys. And I really love when black men with a platform sincerely talk about the importance of having black boys around in this society. Black boys are not just for people's utilities, they're comic relief for their sexual gratification or their criminality. Black boys were placed here by God, hold on a minute, to be protector, providers, hunter-gatherers for our women, and to be the inspirations that we are, even in the lower state, that a lot of black boys are still an inspiration to the world. Did y'all hear what I just said? I just had a black man mojo moment. And don't steal my stuff. So Kwame is always shouting out other YouTubers and allowing them to use his material, because he's you know, he allows people to use his stuff. He said, hey man, I want to do my part in making sure other people eat. And that's what he does. Now you have other YouTubers that we like and it's cool, and those we don't like, they have hundreds and thousands, millions of followers, but they've never done what Kwame has done. He's actually said, hey, I'm not tripping about y'all using my content. You can talk about me. You can use it to get views and likes on your YouTube channel. And guess what? A lot of people have benefited from this cat. People who probably had like 1,000 subscribers or 2,000 subscribers, now they have up to 10 to 15 to 20,000 subscribers, all because they mentioned his name or played his videos, and he doesn't care, because he understands what giving back is, and sharing and trying to spread the wealth, and they say in the streets, man, make sure everybody's eating. And that's what makes him so significant in this game of YouTube. He doesn't mind sharing. He understands, you know, supporting everybody. That's what makes him significant. I felt this way long before what I'm about to tell y'all what he's done for me. It's something so simple. And I don't know why other YouTubers who have 400 to 1.5 million to 2 million subscribers and videos attract at least on a minimum 120,000 views with each video. That's a lot of influence. And it gets shared, and if you mess around and go on World Star, boom, man, you on fire. So, what he did something last night. I didn't know he was doing this. Somebody sent me a message through Messenger. Shout out to Grand Fam Harvey Thomas. What's up, bro? Appreciate that message last night at 12:09 a.m. He said, "Hey Rico, Kwame Brown just shouted out your short story on his YouTube channel. He was doing a live last night. I didn't know it. I was watching something else or doing something else at that moment. And let's go back. I mailed a copy of my short story. I made it in a binder form, which looks pretty cool. And his latest live he did is called "The Devil Is a Lie." Go to that, and I'm gonna put the link on my YouTube channel. If you go there, Rico the Opinionist, it's going to be in the description box. His latest one is called "The Devil Is a Liar," and whatever this, yeah, the latest one he did last night. So what's that, like the 20th or something? And Conrad, what's up? And so he said he was having internet issues, and so he just went live on his phone. He said, well, he went to the post office because you know he's trying to do a shoe giveaway and shoe drive and have a full day of giving back to kids in his home state of Georgia, right? And that's August 3rd and August 4th. So he gave out his P.O. box about 2-3 weeks ago, and he's been receiving a whole lot of stuff. And so he decided to open up the packages on last night. And minute 14 of the video, guess whose short story is pushed all the way up in his camera? So y'all, even though he pronounced my name incorrectly, it's Mariko, Kwame. Mariko. But he called him like everybody's been calling my name, my full name, Marcio, Marcel. Hey, it is what it is, bro. And so, but I appreciate it. And he pushed it out there. And I know his videos, they average at least 100,000 views. And I appreciate that. He just did something so simple as that. And he opened up package after package, putting people's small businesses on his platform. People sent him tennis shoes, people sent him t-shirts, other books. They sent him like natural soaps. And with their cards, he'll put their cards and their products up on there so you can see all of these businesses, black businesses, that he put on last night. And I think that's awesome. And I hope he continues to do that. At least, let's say, like every month, what's last night? So every Tuesday night, around 11 o'clock, he just opens up his mail and say, hey, who sent this? And then let everybody see it. That is awesome. So how come other YouTubers and other people don't just do something like that? Because I've tried to send the book to other places. They would say, hey, if you want to advertise here, send me this amount of money. Yeah, I have. I've tried to get the book out, the short story out, and other people, other YouTubers, Instagrammers that got a lot of followers, they, and I get it, because, I want them to put it on their platform. Yeah, they should make something from it, but, he's just an anomaly. I guess it's one of those persons, look, it's all going to come back to all of us at some point. And small business owners, people who are trying to start out, they don't have any, especially they can get an SBA loan or PPP, just starting off with basically just scratches. And so I really appreciated that. As a matter of fact, last night or this morning, about 1:30 a.m., a woman from Australia called me inquiring about my short story. She wanted to purchase it, and so I had to tweak some things, make it more accessible for people to get. Because I'm doing it on the PDF. So, and then this morning before I came out to run, a brother texted me because he put my whole card up there and my phone number. I'm like, God damn, but it is what it is. And so that's what he does. He puts all your information up there. So if anybody wants to contact you, if you're selling a product or whatever, want to advertise something, he put it up there, and I really appreciate that. That was a big boost. If it doesn't go any further than the lady calling me, and of course a couple of people have subscribed to my Instagram and my YouTube since seeing my book, my short story being advertised on his platform. So I can't thank him enough. Appreciate it, Kwame, man. Appreciate you. Thank you so much. I hope you continue doing that, because that really helps out. And he knows it'll come back tenfold. And so this morning, some brother texted me to ask me to come on his podcast to talk about fatherhood, or growing up without a father. I guess based on the book, I prefer that people read the book, make some notes, and then just let's have a conversation about it. But if they want to do it that way, give me a chance to talk about the short story even more. So I appreciate that. That's why I talk about it on this platform, my own platform, as often as I do. Somebody may say, hey, let me check out, see what the brother's talking about, because fatherlessness is a big deal in our community. It's a big deal in America, let alone the black community. But we know, based on statistics, 72 to 8% of black kids are born to single black mothers. And that has become more of a problem, developmentally, emotionally, psychologically, all those above. It's become a problem for black kids. How you gonna have a balance? You only have a mother there with no father. For those who are religious, y'all really need to read y'all Bible again about mother and father. You want to celebrate the Trinity, Father, Mother, Son, or Father, Son, Holy Spirit, however they want to work it. But it's still, it's a dad there. So, I don't know, it's the weirdest thing. But anyway, Kwame, thank you, man. Thank you again, I appreciate it. And I hope that you read the book, and after you actually had a chance to read it, you actually hit me up to actually have me on, and we can talk about that, and just let's get it popping. This conversation that black men and black boys really need to have, because you'd be surprised how so many of us out here who have all this on the inside, but we think we don't have anywhere to go to talk about it. And I always like to think I've made myself available to have that conversation, as well as any other conversation dealing with mental health in black men and black boys. Because over the past 24 years, I've had conversations with men, women, gay, straight, black, white, Hispanic, Asian. I've had conversations with everybody about what's going on emotionally and mentally in my offices and the various places I've worked over the past 24 years. And so, but I was just excited when a young black male or a black man came into my office, because I know that our group is the most neglected and the most slighted, the most disregarded, the most looked past when it comes to what's going on with us emotionally and mentally. And so to the point that we've become guarded. We don't want to talk about it because these misnomers about, well, it means you're weak, or a real man stands up. I was on somebody's podcast yesterday talking about that, and some jackass was saying, they were arguing about Kevin Samuels, right? And he was saying, like, you don't need to pay nobody to help you out with nothing. You a man. You can figure that out yourself. And I'm like, how ignorant, how antiquated, how archaic, how stupid. Every human being needs somebody to help them with guidance. We all pay somebody for something to help us to be better or improve upon what we've done, but we can always use someone who's more of an expert than we are in whatever particular field. And in mental health, I've suggested forever, counseling is not a cuss word. And that's why they have life coaches for people there. You pay people to help you, like, hey, can you help me sort out this thing as it relates to my life goals and career or relationships? Can you help me out with this? And image consultants are important people. Like, look, I want to change the way I look and the way I'm perceived. Can you help me with this? And you pay people. It's funny that when it's black folks who offer these particular areas of expertise, we got other silly blacks who like, man, what you need that for? You can do that yourself. But if somebody Caucasian or other, we just throw money at them. We're going to have to stop that. That's foolishness. Black folks are experts in fields just like any other group. Matter of fact, when it comes to images and it comes to mental health, hell, we lead the pack. We're represented everywhere. And so that takes me to our next topic, particularly of black men supporting each other. Black men, it's important that we support each other if no one else does it. And I know all of us won't do this, but it helps out a lot if a lot of us can come together and help each other, help and a leg up. Just support each other. Now, we do support each other on, on some things, but stuff like this, we're putting out, we'll go and buy rap, and we'll go and, buy music. We'll support brothers who have restaurants, which is all good, but we need to expand our support. We have black men out here who are mental health experts or social workers or striving to become authors or what have you. Let's support that in that way as well. It means we need to become more readers, and we need to become someone who's interested in broadening our perspectives. But let's look within to get that help. With our own group, because black men gonna have to recognize that we all that we have. I'm going to kind of remix Dr. John Henry Clark's quote, and he says, Africans or black people, we have no friends. I want to remix it or restructure it by saying, black men, we have no friends. All we have is each other. And of course, some of the black conscious community would say, well, we got our women. Yeah, have y'all looked at our women politically? We ain't have black women politically and economically because they're being funded by sources outside of us to be against us. Come on, somebody. Of course, not all, but y'all know what I'm talking about. They don't hardly mention black men until we've been murdered by the police. Good morning, my big brother, Eric. They don't mention black men until after one of us has been murdered. Now, wait a minute. Only murdered by the police. Not murdered by another black person or gang member or drug dealer. They only come out there, they killing our men when the police does it. See, y'all wanna know why they do that only when the police does it? Because they get to get on television and they get to eat off the grave of that dead black man, like so many black women have done for the past 20 years. They have eaten off the dead bodies of black men. Shout out to Black Lesbian Matter. Shout out to Tamika Mallory. All these black women all of a sudden, they're right here killing our black boys. Yeah, when the police does it. And we all know that black males and black gang members and black rappers who promote that foolishness kill each other way more than the cops do. But I understand that. I'm not going to get too far into there because I understand the difference. But the point is, we're talking about numbers. And you don't see these high platform of black women standing out with no signs and getting all in the police face and all of this and on behalf of y'all need to do something about this gang violence. Get these drug dealers out of our neighborhood. You know why? Because a lot of those gang members and those disgusting rappers and those let's say gang members, drug dealers, and disgusting rappers are their sons. So they're not going to protest against them. Those are the people who are putting the lives of black men in danger more so than a cop. Damn, I just said something that sounded conservative, didn't it? That's what we need to be thinking. Yeah. And then we need to learn who's using us, black men. Everybody try to use black men all day long. Music industry, entertainment, movie, and our own people, our own women use us. Because they're a powerless group. They're just like any other group. They cipher their power off of a powerful group that doesn't know its power, and that is black boys and black men. And black men need to stand up and understand we are our own saviors. And our women are not going to save us. They've been bought off, enticed by the shiny apple. Politically, they're for themselves. When the comes out, they don't come to black men. They go straight to the women. The feminists, black women. They always talking about black male patriarchy, black men oppress women. They're always policing black women's bodies. I'm telling you, but they don't never hardly have too much to say about that white male unless they on CNN or MSNBC and they give them the script. Okay, you can talk about that white guy, but not that white guy. Oh, they're a mess. When they tweet, they make sure it's something disparaging about black men. And I'm saying, black men, pay attention to the politics of today's modern black women. They have no interest in you except for they want your sperm so they can say, I'm a mother. But they hardly ever say I'm a wife. Because nobody's marrying these angry broads. Yeah, I said it. And those who do it, they regret it after 6 months or 3 years. And of course, not all. But y'all know what I'm talking about. So yeah, black men, it's important that we support each other because we have no friends. And the quicker we learn that, I'm talking about in even the subgroups that we have, we got the religious black dudes, we got the Nation of Islam black dudes, we got the black Hebrew Israelite black dudes, we got the black Greek black dudes, we got the Masonic Order black dudes, we got all these different subsets of groups of black men. We can't come together just to support each other to make sure we all can come up economically in the endeavors that we're pursuing. How hard is that? GoFundMe's for brothers. You know, child support is kicking all men's asses in this country, but specifically black men. Even though white men, reports are showing that they're a larger group, and they're catching it, but economically black men are more disenfranchised and they can't simply afford it. And it's like they just catch holy hell. Black men need to come together as a political group, as an economic group, as a think tank, to help solve the problems, and that is teaching black boys that they are important outside of the women. And it's not talking them against the women, it's talking them, you are the one who make things happen. But, you know, taking fathers out the home, past 50 years, well, black boys have to they listen to black women, because black women have been funded to be in charge of our community. That's how it is. Go look around. Everywhere you look, chicks everywhere. And it's chaos. Neighborhoods, in these little ghetto neighborhoods, bunch of black chicks and kids. Chaos. A lot of brothers like, shit, I'm gonna get my degree and my shit and move on to the suburbs and meet somebody sweet. So sometimes she may not be black. That's not what I'm pushing. I'm just pointing out reality. And so, I gonna continue to push my short story. I'm going to continue to push black male autonomy, black man mojo. Black boys are incredible. Black men matter. Black men are necessary. I'm going to continue to push that until we understand. It's not anti the women, it's understanding that we need to catch up to 2021. Black men and black boys are 20 years behind the politics of sexuality and and gender. We're behind the conversations. We're behind on all of that. They're running circles. You know, not that we're not going to college. A lot of brothers are, but we're not having the right conversations as relates to us, because every time we start talking about us, so women can get in and sucker us and to change the subject. We know we have to be togetherness. We all have to be together. We have to look out for each other. They always come in and able to change the conversation, and beta male simp dudes say, you right, sister, because we all we got. We can't live without each other, and that's a goddamn lie. The planet is huge. Black women are not just in America, they're all over. Get a passport, brothers, if you don't have one. You know, but guess what? When you see them in their spaces, they talk about all we have is our men. All we have is black men. We can't live without them. We can't do. Every time I look around, give a chick a good job, the first thing she says, I don't need no nigga but ish. I got my own this. See, she speaks out of nature. Always. A woman that says she doesn't need a man is not a woman. I said it, now go ahead and repeat it somewhere. I don't need no man. She's a bitter, broken chick. It's just like that. Whatever got her there, she'll work it out with a therapist, counselor. Same thing with guys. But the thing is, guys don't say, well, I don't need no woman. Guys don't say that. They're just like, look, I got things to do. I'll get that little mama later. You know, if guys say, you know, man, I'm just over these broads. Meaning that weekend he just had enough. He probably struck out and just mad. But he comes out next weekend with a new haircut, new Jordans or a new outfit, and stars all over. Chicks mess around, they actually be over it, because next thing you know, all they want to be around is a bunch of women. See, we say that, but we don't mean it. Because, like, hell, what do we look like? It's unnatural. Yeah, we get frustrated because it's a lot of foolishness going on. Not just with the young chicks. Hell, I'm 52. You got some 40 and 50-year-old women that's like, man, why the hell would they ever create it? These chicks are ignorant. Let alone the weave, the auntie arms, and extra weight, and then the attitude. Like, baby, you should be pleasant. You didn't age very well. Should be pleasant. But anyway, I'm not gonna hold y'all long. I just wanted to share this brief message. Again, shout out to Kwame for putting my book. If you go to his YouTube video, it's called "The Devil Is a Lie," and at minute 14, that's when he starts. No, I think he starts before they open the packages, but you'll see mine on his page where he opened it up and shows. I wrote a letter. I hope he read the letter and stuff, and I hope he actually reads the book. But anyway, for those of you who like to get a copy of the short story, still $10. Cash at me at Rico the Opinionist, $ Rico the Opinionist, or PayPal Rico the Opinionist. When you send that, please send an email so I can send it to you. It's in PDF form. And I thank y'all again for hanging out with me this morning. Just gonna chill, get it together. Y'all enjoy the rest of your day. I hope you got your exercise on as well. So I'll talk to y'all later. Peace.